PRX, for being here with us. Now we are going to start with some questions. On the call, Nerkas, you have the first question.
Hello, hello. Nerdscast, independent freelance commentator and journalist from the United States. First off, commiserations on the loss. I'll start off with a hopefully more retrospective question to anyone on the team that wants to answer, but this one is mainly directed towards Patman. It's been the year of the rookies. A lot of people have talked about that narrative. In your time on PRX, you've had a lot of time where you've seen a lot of success from stage 1, Toronto, stage 2, and even some success in champs, but unfortunately today, obviously, it was a bit rough. What have been some growing moments throughout champs and your time with this team?
As my first year in tier 1, I learned a lot of stops. My teammates always like cheering for me every time, but sometimes it's just not going in your way. But even though it happens, Coach Alex always told me that there's gonna be another tournament. So we just need to be like better and keep growing as a team. And yep.
Fair enough. I mean, and if anyone else has any responses to the question of, retrospect of what has been something that you have learned or grew on within your time here at Champs.
I think first, when this is my first like international tournament, and it's just my second time experiencing like different time zone as well. So I think I need to also like able to adapt the time zone, like jet lag, and be healthy more as a player. And I think as a player here in PaperX, I also learned like sometimes even it becomes rough, my teammates always cheering for me, and then especially now I have a terrible game, but they'll just like trying to comfort me as well, and I really appreciate it. And I think there's hope always.
I like that. Commiserations on the loss, and good luck to all of you guys in the future.
Thank you. Please give us 1 minute that we need to record the press conference.
Recording in progress.
Thank you. Now, Sophia, you have the next question.
Thank you. Hello, guys. Sophia from esports.gg. First of all, sorry for the result today. My question goes to Coach Alex. Despite today's loss, PRX has achieved huge milestones this year, winning Masters and a Pacific title. As the head coach, how do you evaluate the team's overall year? You can also talk individually about each player, and what do you think, what goals are you setting for the next season?
Yeah, I think if you win a trophy in any year, it's a good year. We've attended the 2 big events, Toronto and Champs, and we did well in Champs, in my opinion. I think we would have lost the 2 teams that are in top 3. So that means that, if anything, I think we lost the better teams, and I'm very, very proud of their performance in general, especially their resilience in the start of the year. I think the fact that we managed to stick together and go through our tough times, I think it's a huge milestone for the team. Is there anything specifically you're asking about individual players? I missed the question.
If you want to do individual evaluation about the players.
I mean, as a group, I think I just want them to know I'm very proud of them. I thought that they improved all the way to here. Maybe this wasn't our best performance, but also DRX, these guys, we play with them every year. We know how good they are. I know everyone was rating them a bit low this event, but we knew coming in that they would be one of the better teams in this event, regardless. And particularly for Pat, I think as a rookie to come into our team, I think it's a hard thing to do. And I know there's a lot of self-doubt, but I think you should look back and be proud of yourself, because I think you play well, man, throughout the year.
Thank you so much, and good luck, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Rosessa, you have the next question.
All right. Thanks, Yuan. So the question will for Coach Alex. So this Champions run was marked by intense pressure, especially in the lower bracket. After the loss, the tournament ends for the team for sure. From a coaching perspective, was this defeat primarily a tactical issue, or do you believe the mental and emotional fatigue of a long pressure-filled tournament run ultimately led to lapse in concentration and execution on the final map?
I mean, it's probably a bit of everything, you know. I think tactically, we should have used our ultis a lot better, or at least play around their ultis a lot better. Also, I couldn't figure with 2 pauses. I couldn't figure out how to beat them on ascent, you know, on defense. Also, Human was hitting everything. I think, yeah, I think that on that end, it's tactical. On the other side, I think it's champs. You know, like everybody wants to win, and there's a lot of pressure involved. So there's bound to be like sloppy rounds. And in this time, I think there was just too many from us.
Thank you very much, coach.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mark, you have the next question.
Hey guys, commiserations on the loss as well. And still want to congratulate you guys again for a good year, especially your win with Masters Toronto. My question would be directed to Patman. Man, as well as yeah, your win in Masters Toronto and your win as well in VCT Pacific as well. You have been you have made a mark and milestone for Philippine Valorant. So I just want ever since Team Secret's placement back in 2021, you've made your mark for Philippine Valorant. So I just want to ask you, Patman, if reflecting back on your first year here in Tier 1 Valorant, I just want to get your thoughts. Besides from what you've mentioned earlier, especially in light of you becoming a star now for Philippine Valorant, basically.
During my tier 2 in then transferring tier 1, I realized a lot of things, and there's a lot of better players. And I think is one thing is I still adjust from my role last time, since I'm playing Flex Initiator, which is a flash agent. But now when I transfer in PRX, I just have like a small not small agent pool, but because it's not the meta also. So I think for me, I just really have to have a lot of experience and good mindset and mentality as well every time, and just keep forward. Yep.
Again, commiserations for the loss for today, but for the rest of the season, I want to congratulate you guys and keep your head up high. And I really hope that you guys got a better season moving forward in the following years. Congrats again, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Miguel Soriano, you have the next question.
Thank you. Hello, guys. My name is Miguel Soriano for Sons of KS in Latin America. And also like to start by saying that I'm really sorry about the result today. But I also agree on the part that you should be proud of yourself, guys. You're a great team. You're great players. And your head should be head up high. My question would be for Forsaken. Despite the loss today, they say that every cloud has a silver lining. So from your time in Paris and these champions, what would be like the silver lining from this experience? What would be something that you say something good that came up your way on this time?
Silver lining means like the good, you know, when it's bad. What's the
Something
good?
good when
What's the
among
good?
the bad.
Well, I mean, my family, they all here. So like, even though like I'm lost, I know that they also like proud of me, and they came into Paris. I think for me it's like a surprise, because not only my mom and dad, but all my auntie, my girlfriend is all here as well. So like, I just want to say like thank you, and thank you for like keep supporting me, you know. So yeah.
Thank you so much, and we're all proud of you, man. Good luck in the future.
Thank you. Now we are going to take some questions in the room.
Hello, I will be asking on behalf of Metro TV from Indonesia. So this question will be for Forsaken, and I will ask in Bahasa Indonesia. Jason, sorry, terima kasih udah berjuang. It's been a good run. Paling mau tanya aja untuk apakah ada pesan buat teman-teman yang nonton, supporternya PRX, terutama mungkin dari yang nonton di Indonesia.
Mau buat para fans yang nonton dan di Indonesia juga, terima kasih banyak buat support kalian karena tanpa kalian kita mungkin nggak bisa ada di sini dan mungkin kita kalah tahun ini tapi percaya kalau tahun depan kita bisa bangkit lagi. Jadi terima kasih semuanya, terima kasih banyak.
Thank you.
Hello. First of all, I'm very sorry for your loss today. This question is for Patman. Despite this defeat, you joined the team mid-season and managed to bring back some momentum. How do you look back on the year as a whole, and what is your overall assessment for this season?
I think from since I joined PRX, it's just really fast. Like everything happened. We from lower bracket from stage 1 to qualify Toronto and winning Toronto as well. So it was like really good run. And now we are like tough for in champs, which is just qualifying in champs is just really hard thing to do as well. So I think this year was I hope everyone was very proud of themselves as well. Even it's hard to accept the loss, but hopefully next year we're gonna be a better team.
Thank you.
Everyone, it's Ravish Ravish. Tough day today. Sorry about how things ended up. I had a question to Coach Minnie. Now, Coach, you've come in like a storm throughout this entire season, right? Things have been very up and down. So just much more of a reflectionary stance on your time here so far, and like what you've seen, and if you find that you've also had experiences that you can now add to your repertoire, especially with such a brand new change that you've had, and like how much you've done for the team so far.
So yeah, I keep answering questions with the cliche, but like honestly, like I think I've learned more working with them than they've probably learned from me. I think we'll see in the future, like if we're able to continue or what fashion we could continue, because it's kind of frustrating for me because it's like there's a lot of like I haven't been in person environment with them. I was obviously working remote for Toronto. I think there's some things that I'd like to at least debrief with Alex about that pushing forward through the off season that they could focus on for next year. Some because they have that. When I first joined them, I was a bit confused why they were losing in APAC. I was like, you guys are phenomenal at the game. Like I really don't understand what the results were in officials because, you know, I think people seem to think that like, you know, me, Panda, and Pat kind of joined at the same time, and there was like a bit of a shift in results. And I think all of us did do individually good things. Me probably not as much as the other two, but I think ultimately they were just really good, and something just went wrong. So I think that yeah, I think going forward they know what their style is, they know what their identity is. It's just about pushing that 10 or 15% extra in a few places, and I think that'll be really strong for next year.
Sure thing. That's wonderful. Thank you. And a small follow up on that as well. I know last time, you know, when you had to go on to take a small break from coaching, you mentioned how you were losing your hair at a certain point because you were so stressed about it too. Understandably, being, you know, AC comes with its own challenges and different types of stresses, right? But you find that it's kind of ignited for you why you love coaching and being in the back of the booth and like helping out teams and being this person.
Yeah, I've always being able to be involved and seeing the game from a, you know, when I'm doing broadcast work, I'm very much like having to be theoretical on paper, whereas this is in practice. So it's nice to do that, and of course, like working with a team that has a very different style than what I'm used to, is very fun and enjoyable. And you know, it's not as stressful being the kind of person coming in on the outside. So I can be a bit more calmer than Alex at times because of that.
Okay, well, hopefully Alex is also calmer for it as well, but I doubt it. Cheers, guys. Thank you so much.
Hey guys, Pedro Romero, independent journalist.
likewise, commiserations on the elimination today. Still, I guess you guys can begin to look back on this year with relative pride, given that winning with Toronto and then doing well in Champions. That's it. I want to ask this first question to Alex. DRX is a team that you guys have faced on plenty of times, including today, throughout this entire year. Has there been any changes from what you've seen compared to the previous encounters and today? And if so, what stood out to you in that regard?
I mean, obviously the main thing is they're using Waylay Yoru everywhere, or Waylay everywhere. The second thing would be I think they were very well prepped today. You know, they used the 3 days very well, I think. We should have gone to third map. I think everyone knows that. We kind of shut the bed on the first one. But yeah, I think they used their time well. You know, they had I think 2 weeks before ahead of everyone else. I think they prepared very well. They grew throughout the tournament, which is I think the most important thing if you want to have a good run. And I am very happy for them.
Quick follow-up on that. Just sort of looking at the teams run in this tournament, losing in the upper bracket semis to Fnatic and now today to DRX. Obviously, this literally coming out of this recent match, but what, if any, changed the most that kind of led to just finishing out in top 4 from your point of view? Again, to Alex.
I'm sorry, I don't understand the question.
What changed for the team?
For us?
Yeah, from upper bracket to lower bracket and then losing to DRX from that time frame.
I guess I'm not sure, to be honest with you. We just couldn't make I mean, we couldn't play Sunset, one of our best maps. So no way to build momentum. I think also we focused a lot on Corrode, Abyss, you know, and sometimes your good maps become a little bit weaker. Sometimes you lose a little bit confidence. I think today is one of those days where I think our reads were very, very off on Lotus. It should have been a little bit better, in my opinion. So I think it's down to confidence, prep time, you know, a lot of things. But it is what it is. I think everyone is playing with the same amount of time, you know. So just we couldn't get over the hump this time.
Appreciate it. Oh, just one more question. Something dividing, any words that you guys want to offer to just the fans, you know, regarding end of the season or etc.
I think for me, thank you so much for supporting us all the way. I think some of you might lose hope the moment we almost missed out Toronto qualifier, but it's a good thing that we have your support and we managed to win one trophy this year. I think that's the most important that all of us should be aware of, that even though we didn't win this time in champs, but overall it's very good year. So yeah, I mean, thank you so much for believing in us, and hopefully next year will be better year for us. So yeah, keep cheering for us, and thank you so much.
Yeah, for me, I think the same as Davai. Like at the start of this year, we started so badly, and we almost didn't even qualify for Toronto or champs or anything. And I think like all the fans support and kind words and everything really pushes us forward, and it really means a lot to us. So yeah, I mean, hopefully you all can continue supporting us, and we all stay together as a team, and next year we all improve. And yeah, I mean, just keep on supporting us, and your support really means a lot to us. Thank you.
I mean, for me and for the team, I think it's not end of the world losing the champions. We got top 4. And yeah, I think as a GG and everyone mentioned, we start so slow. Like we didn't almost qualify to Toronto, and then we came to Toronto, and we won Toronto. Then we came to EWC. We got also good place, which is like 4th place. And right now, being on the champions, we got 4th place. I'm really proud of everyone in the team. We actually do a lot of great job. Just, you know, some of the like tournaments gonna play with that, and for me, I don't know, just like start strong from the start of the tournament on champions in Paris, but then suddenly it just went down. I don't know what's the reason, but yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
With this question, we conclude this press conference. Thank you, PRX, for being here with us.
Thank you.
Iya, itu tadi press conference yang disampaikan oleh PRX. Itu adalah press conference terakhir yang disampaikan PRX karena setelah ini tidak ada press conference lagi untuk PRX karena mereka tereliminasi karena kalah melawan DRX dengan skor 2-0. Tapi by the way suara gue mohon maaf ya agak bindeng karena ternyata belum sepenuhnya recover. Jadi untuk next press conference adalah untuk DRX. Nanti gue akan lempar satu pertanyaan yang cukup singkat namun mungkin akan merecap sebagian besar perjalanan DRX seperti itu. Jadi kita akan nantikan untuk press conference bersama DRX setelah ini. So that was the first half of the press conference where we had PRX on board. Unfortunately, that will be the last press conference that attended by PRX as they are eliminated by DRX by the scoreline of 0-2. Comparing to last year, they were finished second on the Champions 2024, and then this year they are out of contention to play on Saturday and Sunday because they are losing on Friday, which means they are finishing at the 4th place, a respectable placement. But DRX, we can safely to say that DRX are the best Pacific teams this year if we consider champions placement. So yeah, we are waiting for DRX to join the press conference, and we will see you in a couple of minutes.
Victory. Now, please start to raise your hand. And we are going to start with some questions here in the room. The first.
Hello, I'm Leah representing Esports Insider. My question goes to Yanmin. So throughout the tournament, you have been one of the biggest lovers of Melee, but for this game on Lotus, you decided to switch up your comp and play Raze. And I was wondering, what was the thought process behind that? Was it more of a comfort pick, or was it based on your prac or previous results on the map?
I guess more of a comfort pick. We played Raze for like the past year, so I think going back to it was nothing difficult.
Thank you.
Hello guys. So Lara, congrats with the win. 승리 축하드립니다. My question will be to the head coach Termi. Yeah, you're going against a very experienced team in the lower finals. Fnatic today, they mentioned that they have kind of an advantage over you and Energy because they played a lot of best of fives before. So I wanted to know how you're gonna prepare for such a challenging matchup. Thank you.
터미 감독님께 질문 드리겠습니다. 이제 다음 상대 푸나틱을 만나게 되시는데 푸나틱이 NRG와 DRX를 상대로 본인들이 BO5 경험이 더 많기 때문에 자신 있다라고 이야기를 한 적이 있습니다. 어떤 식으로 다음 경기 준비하실지 간단하게 부탁드립니다.
저희 선수들은 지금 굉장히 잃을 거 없다는 마인드로 경기 자체를 즐기고 있기 때문에 오늘도 9대3의 스코어를 역전할 수 있었던 것 같고 저희보다는 푸나틱이 훨씬 더 잃을 게 많아 보이기 때문에 부담은 오히려 푸나틱이 많이 가질 것 같고 저희는 오늘 했던 대로 이 분위기 그대로 가면 충분히 이길 수 있다고 생각하고 있습니다.
I mean, I think our team as a whole is really, really focused with the nothing to lose mentality, and the players were able to really integrate that into today's gameplay, and they had a lot of fun, and I think that also enabled the 9-3 comeback that we pulled off. As for what Fnatic what they said, I think they have more to lose than us, so the pressure is on them, and hopefully we're able to carry this energy and how we played today onto tomorrow as well.
많이 감사합니다. And my next question will be to Hyunmin. You played incredible today on such a big stage in front of a huge crowd. I remember when I was interviewing you last December and you just joined DRX, you told me that you want to build a legacy of your own. So I would love to know, so how do you feel playing and showing such great results? And what kind of impression do you want to leave as the champions?
Yeah, so I'm just having fun every game I play. And today's performance was, I guess, lucky for me. I just hope we just keep on winning from today. Nothing particular.
Thank you so much for sharing and good luck in the next round, DRX fighting.
Hey guys, Pedro Romero, independent journalist. Likewise, congrats on the victory today, moving on to the lower bracket finals, a repeat of the 2022 edition of the competition. First question I want to send out is to Hyunmin. I remember that one-on-one we did in the previous round. You mentioned about you were being at 65 to 70% in your form with your performance great as it was. Where do you look at right now, like quantitatively speaking, like number-wise? Are you at 100? Is this 100% Hyunmin, or are we still not there yet?
I'll give myself 85.
For sure. I got another question this time to Mako. There's been an increasing crowd regarding DRX's run in the lower bracket, being the 4th seed in Pacific, and then overcoming all the expectations and making it to the lower bracket finals. In a way, it's kind of similar to what it was back in Worlds 2022, in which DRX, 4th seed, made it all the way through the group stage and then made it through playoffs, grand finals. We already know the story of that. Have you been aware of such a sentiment? And do you feel like this team is kind of following that story of the precursing team?
마코 선수께 질문 드리겠습니다. DRX의 챔피언스 8위 여정을 이렇게 계속해 나가면서 더 많은 팬분들이 DRX의 여정에 정말 많이 응원을 보내주고 계신데 4번 시드로 진출해서 장애물을 하나하나 넘어가며 계속해서 나아가는 모습이 인상 깊습니다. 이게 월즈에서 DRX가 또 4번 시드로 와서 비슷하게 쭉쭉 나아갔던 거랑 상당히 유사한데 혹시 이 점을 인지하고 계셨는지 어떻게 생각하시는지 궁금합니다.
제가 딱히 인지를 안 하고 있어도 주변에서 되게 그런 말들을 많이 해주더라고요. 근데 저한테 중요한 거는 결국에는 뭐 꺾이지 않는 마음에다가 그냥 한 경기 한 경기 또 살아남았다에 감사할 줄 알고 약간 요즘은 그렇게 좀 생각하고 있는 것 같습니다.
I wasn't aware of it, but I think a lot of people around me, they were telling me that this similar thing has happened before. And I guess the lesson or the takeaway from that would be that it's important to keep your eyes on the prize and never give up. And I'm really grateful for each match we play and with each stage that we're each match we're about to have.
감사합니다.
So first of all, congrats on the win today. My question is for Coach Termi. You already faced Fnatic in upper bracket, but didn't come out on top. How do you approach the upcoming match against them? And this time in BO5 and with a spot in the grand final.
현미 감독님께 질문 드리겠습니다. 이전에 푸나틱을 상대하셨지만 그때는 승리를 못 가져가셨는데 이제 다음 경기 또 만나게 됐습니다. 어떻게 접근하실 예정인지 그리고 베스트 오브 5 경기인 만큼 좀 더 특별하게 생각하시는 부분이 있을까요?
저희 전 경기는 사실 저희가 거의 다 이긴 경기를 눈앞에서 놓쳤다고 생각을 하고 있기 때문에 다시 만나면 무조건 이길 수 있다는 자신은 있는 상태고요. 아마 창과 방패의 대결이 되지 않을까 싶고 프나틱이 팀적으로 굉장히 단단한 모습을 보여주고 있는데 저희 또한 그런 플레이 방식을 잘 알고 있기 때문에 맵 개수와는 상관없이 충분히 잘 해낼 수 있다고 생각하고 있습니다.
I mean, our previous encounter with Fanatics was that we let that match slip through our fingers. We had it almost, and then we let them, take the win in the end. So when we face them again, I'm confident that our team will come out on top this time. It will be like a spear versus shield, like a lot of going back and forth kind of match. And we're aware that Fnatic, they're really solid team, but we know their play styles very well. Regardless of the number of maps we're gonna play, we're confident that we'll play really well.
Thank you. 감사합니다.
Now we are going to take some questions on the call. Sophia, you have the first question.
Thank you so much. Sophie from esports.gg. First of all, congrats on the win. My question goes to Mako. This is one of the deepest run you have at a Champions tournament. With all the experience you've gained in your career, how does it feel to have another opportunity to lead such a talented roster even further as the IGL?
마코 선수께 질문 드리겠습니다. 이제 지금 시점이 이전에서 가장 좋은 성적을 냈던 챔스와 이제 동등하게 됐는데 감회가 남다를 것 같고 이 새로운 팀을 IGL로서 이끄는 게 마코 선수에게는 어떤 의미일까요?
큰 의미를 말하고자 하면은 저 또한 새로운 로스터와 함께 새로운 방향의 IGL로 같이 가고 있다고 생각을 해서 5명 다 같이 발전해 나가는 식의 IGL인 것 같고 지금은. 그리고 당장에 제가 어디에 와 있는지보다는 그냥 눈앞에 있는 경기만 생각하면서 하다 보니까 어느새 잘 되고 있는 것 같더라고요. 그래서 앞으로도 쭉 이렇게 이어갈 예정입니다.
I think I would say that it's a new roster and a different and a new IGL in me and we're all going to the same direction as a team, all 5 of us, and we're developing with each match we play. And instead of focusing on this is our place in this tournament, we're taking it one by one. And, looking back, it's just hit me that, hey, we're in the top 4. We just took a win. And we hope that this mindset will enable us to go further.
Thank you so much. Good luck, guys.
Thank you. Golden, you have the next question.
Thank you. Hello, I'm Golden from RGLG. I'm from Latin America. First of all, thank you. Congratulations, DRX, for the win of today. And my question goes to Flashback. So, Flashback, what are your reflections about this year with DRX? Because the whole year that you were competing with DRX, you've been in and out from the team with roster changes, but at the end of the day, and today you are one of the best players in the world and part of one of the best teams in the world. So what are your reflections on this year of DRX with 3 maps away from being in the grand final of champions?
플래시백 선수께 질문 드리겠습니다. 올 한 해가 되게 다사다난한 해였는데 현재 시점으로 플래시백 선수를 돌아봤을 때 세계에서 가장 잘하는 발로란트 플레이어 중 하나, 가장 잘하는 팀 중의 일원이시거든요. 이제 그랜드 파이널을 3맵 남겨두고 올해 한 해를 돌아본다면 어떻게 평가하실까요?
올해뿐만이 아니라 그냥 2년 전부터 그냥 쭉 발로란트를 열심히 하는데 뭔가 제가 스스로 프로가 될 수 있을까라는 의문이 많이 남았었는데 어떻게 2년 만에 여기까지 왔다는 게 되게 약간 벅차오르는 것 같고 앞으로 2경기 남았는데 우승까지 꼭 열심히 해보겠습니다.
Not only this year, but looking back 2 years ago, I think I wasn't sure. I didn't have that faith in myself that I would be able to become a true professional gamer. And it kind of hits me. It hits differently that I'm here in this venue today with all the wins that we've had, and I'm going to try to keep this up and get that win for us, hopefully.
No. Thank you and good luck in your next match.
Aliadian, you have the next question.
Hi, Agliadian, Timosura for VLR.BG. This question is for Hyunmin. Hyunmin, I think I asked you during the pre-event press conference how you feel coming into the tournament as a rookie. And I think you said you are excited to be here and to see what will go on. Now you are one best of 5 away, potentially qualifying for the grand finals, or even better, becoming world champions. How do you feel again now, knowing that you're that close towards that trophy? Again, looking back towards your journey in challengers, now moving into tier 1 with Pacific and DRX. Just how do you feel you've grown over the years with your personal journey?
Yeah, so I think I've grown as a player over the years, and for my mindset for champions, before we started the tournament, I said I just want to have as much fun, and it's the same now. I just want to have much fun till the end. So yeah, I hope we can just make it to the finals.
Thank you so much. Rosesa, you have the next question.
Thank you, Juan. Hello, I'm Rosesa from Indonesia. Congratulations, DRX, for the win. I would like to ask Coach Nim, since the question is already asked for the previous question. So, from waiting for Destiny in the 5th match between Rex Regumcon and Talon, all the way until today, have you ever imagined that your journey with DRX would take you this far, and this would be probably the best opportunity to be the first Pacific to lift the VCT Champions Trophy?
허미 감독님께 질문 드리겠습니다. 챔피언스를 갈 수 있을까 기다리던 그 시점부터 현재 프레스에 앉아 계시는 지금까지 이렇게까지 멀리 해낼 수 있을 거라고 예상은 하셨는지, 그리고 너무 눈앞에 바로 첫 퍼시픽 챔피언스 트로피의 기회가 있는데 어떻게 생각하시나요?
저희가 챔피언스를 확정짓지 못한 상황과 지금의 상황을 놓고 보면은 정말 저희가 챔피언스 파리에서 걸어온 길이 정말 미라클 런이라고 생각을 하고 있고, 챔피언스 트로피가 멀지 않은 곳에 있지만 저희가 충분히 지금 잘 하고 있기 때문에 들뜨지 않고 방심하지 않고 저희가 하던 방식 그대로 하다 보면 충분히 잘 해낼 수 있다고 생각하고 있습니다.
I mean, looking back from that moment, waiting for our qualification to this very day, the path that we've taken is quite literally a miracle run. And I know the trophy is within our view and it's so near, but we're not gonna let that affect us or let that get to our head. We're going to do what we have been doing so that we will continue on this miracle run.
감사합니다. Thank you very much.
허미 감독님께 질문 드리겠습니다. G2, MIBR 그리고 PRX 같은 강팀을 상대하며 연승을 거두고 계시거든요. 그게 팀의 자신감에 얼마나 좋은 영향을 줬는지 궁금합니다.
파리에서 챔피언스의 강팀들과 스크림을 하면서도 많이 느낀 거지만 저희 선수들이 절대 부족하지 않고 훨씬 더 앞서 나가고 있다고 생각을 하고 있었고, 그런 결과들이 경기 결과에도 나오는 걸 보면서 선수들 스스로 좀 자신감을 갖는 것 같고, 무엇보다 저희 팀이 힘든 상황임에도 불구하고 다 같이 그걸 이겨내려고 하는 모습들이 좀 쌓이면서 선수들한테 굉장히 긍정적인 에너지를 주는 것 같아서 그런 모든 것들이 반영된 결과인 것 같습니다.
I think it's actually a a compilation of everything. We have scrimmed against like the strongest teams in the world before, and from the results in Scream, I was confident that our players did not fall short. They were excelling at some parts even, and our scrim results were able to carry on to the stage, and I think that really enabled the players to be confident and have faith in themselves. And another thing is that we were going through some tough moments together, and the journey that we've made recovering from that has impacted the team really positively. And I think that's why we were able to take down like the big, strong teams here at Champions.
Thank you, Shamos. That was the Miguel Mendez question. Now we are going to take the last question here in the room.
Hey guys, how you doing? It's a Ravish over from NA. I had a very lighthearted question. Now, I wanted to ask the team. Now, I know there's a lot of memes and jokes around it too, and you guys have defied all expectations. Question for the team: would you rather come fixed and sixth again, or would you rather go bald? You can never grow your hair back. You can't go to Turkey. It's gone forever, bro.
팀 전체께 아주 재미있는 질문 드리겠습니다. 다시 이게 밸런스 게임인데요. 5-6이 다시 하기 대 평생 대머리 되기. 대답해 주시면 됩니다.
Anyone can start.
아무나 부탁드리겠습니다.
하빈이가 더
결코 우승이라는 게 쉽지 않기 때문에 대머리가 되고 우승을 한 다음에 가발을 사겠습니다.
Winning a Champions Trophy is not easy. So, you know what? I'll go bald, win that trophy, and buy a wig.
Hell yeah.
저도 대머리 근처까지 가봤기 때문에 대머리도 될 것 같습니다.
I mean, I have come close to being bald, so I'll just be bald.
Mako, no, bro, keep your hair, man.
저도 대머리 하겠습니다.
I'll go bald as well.
I'll go bald too.
W team.
저도 해야 될 것 같은데.
I feel like I should go bald too.
But do you want to go bald?
Tell me.
대머리가 되고 싶으신가요, 플래시백 선수?
그건 아닌데 이건 해야 될 것 같은데요. 대머리 하겠습니다.
I wouldn't say I want to go bald, but I'll do it.
저는 이제 살 만큼 살았고 결혼도 했기 때문에 대머리를 하고 우승을 하고 싶습니다.
I've lived my fair share of days, so I'll go bald too and win.
Okay, W ball team. Good job. All right. Thank you guys. I appreciate you joining me in the bald club. Much love. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Ravish, for this amazing question. With this question, we conclude this conference. Thank you, DRX, for being here with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ya, maka dari itu berakhirlah sudah press conference yang hadir pada hari ini, yaitu untuk PRX dan juga DRX. Besok ada DRX dan Fnatic, yang mana itu akan menjadi press conference terakhir untuk post-match press conference. Dan kita akan ketemu lagi besok insya Allah, setelah best of 5 antara Fnatic melawan DRX. Sampai ketemu lagi, dan wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.